20s and the hundreds, round the casino with my eyes closed. Watch the money, keep it coming. That's right, keep it coming.
Right. Don't tempt me coming with nonsense. Even though I made it out, still empty one of these objects. Buying houses, living rent-free, that's one of the concepts. Pulling up in Bentleys in front of the projects. Cocaine white, had crack under my cuticles. My car give me flashbacks of what I used to do.
Richard Millie's a trophy, it's on your checklist.
Till you smarten up and realize that's an investment. I can't move it if the coke is bad. Bigger the Cuban that symbolize how much dope you had. It's for my niggas that did bids, but they came back up. Pulling up in Cullinans and Maybach trucks. And I'ma bet it all and bet it twice. That's just what happened when you live in the bettor's life.
Welcome to episode 6 of A Better Life. I'm Dame, the gambling god, the magician. I turned 20s into hundreds. If you follow me, I'll show you how to rob a casino without a gun. Back again with my co-host, Earning.
Hey, yo, it's Dave, Money Earning. Let's go. Let's get right to it. You know how we like to dive right in.
Let's go. We got to go to last week picks. We got to bite the bullet.
Face the music.
Letitia pick hit. And I think I fell to the wayside.
Yeah. Georgia State laid down. Who was your free pick?
I had the over on the Eagles game.
And they laid down?
Yeah, they covered the teaser. They didn't cover the spread.
Okay.
They covered the tease. I'm so used to betting with the tease. My numbers be looking different.
Yeah.
No excuse though.
No excuses.
Yeah, no excuse. I was off.
No excuses. I gave y'all Georgia State. They didn't show up.
The free game from Dame hit though, but
everything else hit. Everything else hit.
So we got to talk about off top. Your Cowboys. You tried to warn me last week not to bet the Cowboys at home. I had them plus 10 on my grocery list. I doubt 14 teams.
It hurt me. You know it hurt me to see that.
It hurt me.
Yeah, I know it hurt you.
400 to win 20,000. But you know what's crazy? I did 14 teams because I'm greedy, of course. But most of my subscribers, they can only bet, their book, they can only bet up to 8 teams or 10 teams.
Okay.
They all hit.
Everybody hit but you.
Everybody hit. This one guy, I'm going to show you the DM. He said, man, he said my account was on 0. Like literally, you saved my life. I could feel it like in blood, like you saved my life.
Mortimer, we're back.
Yeah, he was back, baby. So he and then another subscriber bet 1,000 and he won 25,000. He spent 75 for the pick and won 25 stacks.
Hey, that's a good flip right there. That's a very good investment on his part.
In one day.
He 25
There's
no other
times
profession that can do that legally.
Cheers to the subscribers. Everybody hit the grocery list this week.
Hey, but listen, when I'm on here and I'm talking about these Cowboys, everybody should listen to me. My feelings is not into it. I've seen it too many times. I've been preaching this from episode 1, I think it was.
You did.
Cowboys, primetime, at home, fade every time.
You know, a part of me that put that bet in, aside, I like the line that we had plus 10 at home. I figured they would at least cover. Is my ego too.
Yeah.
Like, not to so much I want you to be wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just want to be right so bad.
At a time when they come through, you want to be on that side.
So sometimes to our detriment, we'll do stuff. We'll go against what we normally would do. But
absolutely.
It's our detriment.
Absolutely. I had a couple people Sunday watching the games hit me before the game. Yo, I know you on them Cowboys today. I'm like, no, I'm not on them Cowboys today. I'm actually not. So what you on the Lions? No, I'm not on the Lions because I don't want to bet against my team, but I know what's about to happen. So then they, so me watching everybody in the middle of the game posting, Cowboys suck and stink. And I'm like.
You tried to talk me off the ledge.
I'm like, guys, watch the show. I told y'all. The last Ravens came into town, said we're going to lose. Lions came into town, we're going to lose. Like
And I knew better.
Yeah. It's all good learning lessons with gambling,
So I went live before the show started, so I had this jersey. Everybody asking me who was the jersey. So it's Derrick Henry when he played with the Titans. So I wore this jersey. I bought this jersey because I bet with the Titans on my teaser, and they hit. They didn't win upright, but they hit, they covered. And then also I had the Ravens on it. Yep. So both ways, Derrick Henry came through for me. So
that's a throwback. That's the Oilers, right?
yeah, throwback.
Yeah, that's fire.
Oh, you've been around for a minute. You've been watching sports for a minute, huh?
Steve McNair, Eddie George.
To even recognize that. Yeah.
Of course.
There it is. So Brave Bets. We return back with Brave Bets.
Yeah.
That's the book that everybody always asks me, what book do I use when I'm not in town? So I use bravebets.eu. Tap in.
That's the sponsor of the show.
Yeah, and they sponsor the show.
Yep.
They give you, they match your deposit. So if you put in $1,000, you just load your account with $1,000. They give you $1,000 to play with.
Yeah.
So tap in bravebets.eu.
Yeah.
Tap in.
I just tapped in because I'm still currently living in LA. Yeah. So I commute out here for the show.
Oh, and they work in 50 states.
Yeah. So
I think international too. They got soccer. Yeah. International too. So tap in bravebets.eu.
When I'm in LA, that's the only site I could bet real spreads and stuff.
The go-to.
Yeah.
You don't have no problem with the payouts. Everything's smooth, seamless. Yeah.
I get paid. I could place my bets, match my deposit when I make my little deposit. So
yeah, I'm
locked in. I'm ready to go. I'm happy I got me a little book I could bang up while I'm sitting in LA.
Great customer service.
Yeah. I'm gonna bang that. I'm gonna bang the book up. We book killers.
So what I've been telling everybody now, you got people. So my exclusive plays I charge $100. Yeah. I used to charge $1,000 last year.
Yeah, I remember.
But because I know the state of the economy, people don't have the money that they used to have to bet. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring my exclusive plays all the way down to 100. They 10-0.
You 10-0. And you really more than that.
Yeah, I'm really more than that.
Started paying attention. Like, oh damn, I'm 10 like.
No, you know what happened? Somebody hit me in DM like, yo, exclusive plays been on fire. And I usually and I'm like, yeah, you're right. And I wasn't thinking back. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you started going back over the days.
And then I just been on super fire.
Yeah, 10-0, that's, man.
So what I was going to do, I was going to get, it was either this jersey or a Yankees jersey, because that was the exclusive play that I had yesterday. Okay. And they covered easy. So I chose the football because it's still baseball season. Yeah. But, football takes over everything.
What you think about a Subway Series? Are we going to get that, Yankees, Mets, or do you think the Dodgers? Dodgers, too much?
Yeah, I think that's going to be too. It would be dope though.
Did I not say that on the show? I think week 2. I was like, Subway Series, mate. I'm mad I didn't throw nothing. I didn't even throw nothing on it. Yeah. Of course.
Mets is like my second team. When I was growing up, I liked the Mets because they had Darryl Strawberry.
Mm-hmm, of course.
And they had Dwight Gooden. Yep. So there was only, back then, there wasn't too many black players that was dominant like that. So Mets is my second. Braves 1, Mets 2.
I actually went to a game when Darryl Strawberry hit. I'll never forget this. I was young. Darryl Strawberry hit 3 home runs. And when you leave the Bronx out the stadium, New York is crazy. So, everybody at the Yankee game, Darryl hit 3 home runs.
Right.
So one side of the street is pouring out. Like one side of the street is yelling, Darryl. The other side of the street, Strawberry, Darryl.
And you remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Your dad is a huge Mets fan.
My dad's a huge Mets fan. So he's juiced right now.
Shout out to Pops, man.
Yeah, PRD.
That's my second team. You know what? What's that series?
It's 1-1.
I think Yankees winning right now, though.
No, I'm talking about Mets. Dodgers 1-1.
Oh, Mets is Dodgers.
Yeah, Yankees up 1-0, and they're winning right now. So I'm
going with the Mets, man. Right? Yeah. I'm going with the Mets. That might be a sign right now.
Pops. I was about to say, I'm rooting for Pops. That's our division. I want
Miracle Mets.
Yeah, I'd rather
Miracle
them go.
Mets. I'm riding with the Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm riding with the Mets.
New York, you know.
All right, so I went to the Raider game. I was trying to get you to go, but you couldn't make it in town.
Nah, mad. Because
it was a great game.
We said right here on the show last week, we taking the Steelers.
It was a great game. I faded. Shout out my nephew Chris. He played with the Raiders. Yeah. He gave me tickets. I went. I faded him, of course. Yeah. Listen, I fade you. I don't care who. My mama could be playing with. Listen, I'm going against you. If I think I'm going where the money at.
Hey man, Chris, thanks for the tickets. That's love. It's all love. We see you later, but we got a job to do.
Shout out to Chris. When the Raider fans was like, oh man, I was like, me and Letitia was like, just dapping. Like,
we almost got to pull up the clip last week where you said you was going to the game. We looked at each other and we said, we're going to bet the Steelers though. We're going to go the other way.
No, Raiders are the fade. Raiders and Panthers, and who else we fading? The Browns.
The Raiders, Browns, and Panthers.
Fade.
It might be the 3 pick every week.
Fade
just
3.
To see if it hit every week.
We might make a new series.
I probably hit 3 times already this year.
We should make a new series. Fade 3.
Fade to 3.
Fade to 3.
Just fade them every week.
Every single week. But now the Wynn Club, you been to a Raider game? You haven't been yet?
I haven't been
new
to the Raider game. No.
So they got what they call it, the Wynn Field experience. So after the game, it turns into a club.
Oh,
and it was, but now I'm showing footage of it. You already know what time it is. NFL Sunday. You want to check the Raiders out? Nephew looked out for me. We're going to get this money. That's all we're going to do. Oh, shit. Hey, I bet against him, though. Don't worry about it. I'm still rooting for him. Need the over, baby. It was.
Of course, you the fiesta man. You a party man.
That was bananas. It was bananas. So, staying on the Raider topic, Tom Brady, my boy, the GOAT. 10% owner.
Hey, man, listen. For him to come to Vegas and own a team after you made all that money with him while he was playing, that's a new sign, man. Maybe he'll turn the Raiders around. I'm sure he's going to be able to attract.
He got to suit up.
You think he's going to be able to attract free agents and stuff like that because they want to come play for Tom?
No, Tom got to suit up. We thought the same thing with Jordan when he bought the.
Well, Jordan's a terrible owner, yeah, for sure. He's a terrible.
Right, well, we don't know how Tom is as owner yet. We know he's Jordan was the GOAT playing.
Yeah.
Owning the team and running the manager is totally different.
Yeah, I think Tom will get some people because Vegas is already a up and coming sports attraction place where people kind of want to come. Wouldn't mind playing. No taxes.
Yeah,
no state taxes. So it's an attractive.
I don't know why Raiders is not as attractive as who wouldn't want to come play in Vegas?
Man, if you got a family, it's probably rough. So I come out here with you.
Yeah, but you know what? I think. Yeah, you're right. Can't argue that. I wanted to come up with an argument.
Yeah,
but yeah.
a lot of trouble.
Vegas is good. It's great for single life.
Yeah,
partying. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely. So before we get off the Raiders,
you
already know the biggest news of the Raiders. Yes, Tom is the owner, but they got Devontae up out of there.
Oh yeah,
they finally got him. We knew that was coming from a couple weeks. The first day he didn't. We came on the show. We said we knew he was gone.
And who did he go to?
Hey Rod, did you put your future bet in? Remember we said that.
As soon as the show, I'm going to put it in. I didn't put it in last week. So if you didn't log in or you didn't tap in, Jets is my Super Bowl prediction.
Yep, we gave that week 1, week 2. Is that we did that week 1?
Week 1, yeah. So I didn't put nothing on it yet, but I'm going to put something on it right now. What you think about it? I think it's going to be a good look.
The odds just got better.
Did it?
I'm sure it did. It has to.
It was 25-1 last
week. It was 25-1. We discussed it.
And you said put something on it. You told me that.
I said they're going to get Devontae. You might want to put it on now.
I was listening to ESPN and all, and they kind of swayed my thinking he wasn't going there because they couldn't afford him, but AR made it happen.
AR got 2 years max left, and they're going to make sure he has whatever he needs to try to make it work before he get up out of there.
So we had another trade, huge trade.
Well, you can announce that one.
No, you go ahead.
Well, Pops, he's a Bills fan as well. So Amari Cooper to the Bills, I like it. Got Josh Allen a weapon. You just watched A-Rod. You're in the same division. Go get Devontae. You just beat them last night.
No, that's what's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Both teams in the same division got way better.
Yeah. And they played each other, and they both hung up. They finished the game and went and made a call and got a wide receiver.
Yeah, for sure. Like the same time, same exact time.
It might have been, but Bills might have seen that trade announced and pick up and called all right, we need one too.
What you think? Who you think got the best? Well, Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams is a better receiver, but I think Amari moves the needle more for the Bills.
This is a cowboy talking. Go ahead, finish now.
I think Devontae is a better receiver than Amari Cooper, but I think the Bills are in a better position and he helps the Bills better than Devontae helps the Jets, because the Jets are 2-4. They got to fight. They're going to be fighting to even scramble, get in anyway. The Bills are 4-2. They have a lead over the division. If they just play solid and, can hang on, they're going to be ahead of everybody in division already for the rest of the season. And you got Josh Allen, a weapon. At this point, Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
I beg to differ. I think that AR, that's what you got to think of. I mean, it was years ago, but think of the connection that they had when they played in Green Bay.
Absolutely.
That's gonna be. It's gonna be. I love football season
for sure,
because it's always good trades that happen. Just turn the whole table.
We get to watch it too. Like, let's see.
Speaking of Dallas, what's up with your boy Jerry, man? What's happening with Jerry, man?
You know what, man? I've been off of Jerry for about 2 years now, but I'm this close from calling for him to step down from the general manager position, at least. Like, if you're going to be the owner, you can't be the general manager as well. Like,
you got to respect Jerry Gangster. Jerry told him, dudes, yo, look.
If you're not going to interview me the way I want you to interview me, I'll get somebody else.
Don't forget who cutting that check.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like, who does he answer to? He just calls every shot. He answers to nobody. And the proof is in the pudding.
Why would he?
Because we suck. We can't get over the hump for the last.
Yeah, but you can't question the owner on live. You just can't do that. I mean, behind the scenes you can do it, but when I'm cutting your check, you can't be making me look bad. I'm cutting the check. I mean, I understand.
You look bad already, man.
Yeah,
you look bad.
Sure.
We just lost 59.
Okay, tell me after the show, yo, Dame, boy, you look bad. Your picks ain't hitting. Don't get on the show and be like, yo, your shit trash. You horrible.
Nah, man. Jerry out there talking about size of his team's genitals and stuff, man. We need to find somebody. We gotta get this guy off the mic, man. Somebody take the microphone away. Like, don't pull out a camera or a microphone around Jerry Jones. Lord knows what he gonna say. Nobody else scared of what he's gonna say every time he's around?
Nah, that's crazy. Jerry's kind of older. You know how when people get older, they just,
Hey, remember, did you see the picture where they caught Jerry back from 1940-something in the segregation?
That's what I was about to say.
Like, he been getting caught bad, like,
front line.
Fucked up positions for a long time, like, just dang.
Don't let him in. Jerry said, do not let him in.
He went from saying, yo, I don't want them to go to school with me,
to all his players.
Now he got a big joint.
Yeah.
Yo, buddy crazy, man. He need to chill out, man. He might be at that age, man. Jerry might need to go sit down and enjoy that money at this point, man.
Jerry, wow.
He messing up America's team. We used to be America's team. We're not even America's team no more.
Y'all wasn't America's team for since segregation. y'all have not been America's team since.
Listen.
Did you see y'all win a championship?
I was alive for it, yeah.
You was alive?
I was alive.
Where?
Huh?
Kicking and screaming in your
Nah. I was alive. I was about 7 years old, 7 years old.
Oh, okay.
But, it was prime time. It was Dion. It was all that. It was hard to... I stuck through the bad times too. Like, I didn't watch that and then just jump ship. Like, I stuck with him, and I'm still here. But now I'm fed up.
For all people that say black men aren't loyal,
yeah,
we can be loyal.
Man,
they say we loyal to barbers and our team.
Yeah, through thick and thin, man. I done been through the.
You done been through the ringer.
I done been Quincy Carter. I done been through them all.
You done been through the ringer.
Yeah, it's like I'm at wits end though. If we don't do something soon, gambling has helped me. Sports betting has helped me detach myself from it and find other enjoyment with other teams.
No, it will. It'll a team that you thought you loved your whole life. Once you start gambling, you
I kind of don't like them actually.
Right. I don't like nothing about them.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I really don't even like these dudes.
I hate them. I hate them.
Oh,
so,
man.
College, UNLV versus. Did you watch the game? Utah State, UNLV?
Nah, I didn't watch that game.
Oh, you didn't watch it? Yeah, it was a good game.
I actually called you. I called you or you called me and you were saying they're blowing them out right now or something like that.
First half, they took off.
They blew them out, yeah.
Off top.
Of course.
I think Utah State ended up backdooring covering the spread, but.
Oh, so they backdoor covered?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. They blew it out. I mean, they put the second string in defense, so they blew them out.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a good game. In Colorado, that hurt my heart.
The Colorado game, what I took away from watching that was I feel like Colorado is a top 15 team in the nation.
Me too.
Watching that game. They lost two of their two best offensive weapons outside of Shador.
Right.
They lost their third wide receiver who was having the best game, 150 yards. He was going crazy. Then they lost him.
Yeah.
And they still came down to a last play at the end of the game. And if you watch the game, I just felt like Colorado was better the whole time.
Me too.
Like I'm watching it like, oh, if missing Travis for that game was offense and defense missing. Then you're missing Jimmy Horn. Then you're missing Miller, the third receiver who burst onto the scene that game. So I took a lot of positive away from that game. Shador's a dog. He made a lot of great throws. He did what he could do.
Shador is a dog.
Yeah, Shador's a dog. He got hearts. Every time it's clutch or whatever, he's there.
I got him and Hodge Malik Williams, top 2 quarterbacks in the country. I know. I'm a little early. I'm a little early on it.
You're early on Hodge now.
I'm a little early on it.
You know, you always early on him. So you you're either gonna look like a genius,
right?
Or
I'm looking good right now.
Right now you look good. You know,
I'm smooth right now.
Yeah, right now you look good.
But can you say that Shador and Travis Hunter, they're 2 of the top players in college football on the same team?
Absolutely. And that's why I feel like they're a top 15 team. When you have the talent that they have on the offensive side of the ball, they can go with anybody. Now, as long as their defense gives them something, then they can compete. Like I said, I gave them top 15. What was Kansas State ranked? 21st? 20. Yeah. And I just watched that game. I just felt like they were better.
The whole game?
The whole game,
yeah.
Without their players, missing people, going down. Still, I'm just like, and even in the third quarter when they were down, I think it was like 10 or 14 points, you still felt like Colorado. You're like, oh, just one play. They're going.
When it came down, I said, oh, yeah, Shador a dog. He better.
I just always felt like Colorado was in it. It's just, I want to see them healthy and full strength and going forward and, give them the full chance to compete because, I think they're better than people really realize and not just hype.
It's gonna be interesting. So Cam Newton joined First Take. So the question is, do viewers like to see ex-athletes speak on sports or journalists, professional journalists? What do you think? I
think they like to watch athletes because, they played the game. They can give insight of actual what was going on from a professional standpoint. But a lot of them, they don't be know what they're talking about sometimes too. When you sit them down and they be all conflicting with each other and you be laughing like, yo,
I say that all the time. I be like, especially these dudes on these shows when they talk about gambling, they don't really gamble. Like, oh yeah, I think such gonna cover it. They never place a bet and they're like, they don't even know what.
Gambling's a whole other sport.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, like, you have to, if you're not gambling, you look at the game totally different.
Yep.
Than just a journalist gonna look at the game.
Yes. Yeah, gambling is a completely different sport. It's always dope to watch athletes speak about the game just from a knowledgeable standpoint.
Right.
But, a lot of this stuff is opinion-based, so when you start about opinions, they all going to have different opinions.
I like athletes speaking because they have an opinion and they have stories. They can go to the stories.
Yes, they have stories, yeah.
They go to the stories. So.
Everybody wants to hear that we don't know about. So, yeah, for sure, absolutely.
They take you back.
I think both are needed though. I think journalists because
definitely both.
They do the work. They put the time in. That's their profession as well. So it's still a profession.
Yeah.
Just because you're good at one thing don't mean you're good at. We've seen a lot of athletes jump in front of a mic and be terrible.
Be horrible.
So
No, I definitely agree. Yo, Jank, who janked you of the week? The jank of the week. Who was your jank of the week?
The jank of the week for me, I feel like it was a prop bet. Remember, did I send it to you? It was like,
oh yeah, you did send it to me.
Yeah,
I forgot what play it was. You killed your 3 pick.
Yeah, I had a 4 pick, and there was 3 hit, right. And you was like, "Yep, your jank of the week happened early." But I'm gonna just say that the Cowboys is just the jank of the week because they just.
We on the same. We agree. Cowboys jank of the week.
They lost by 50. It was like, what is it? That was the worst home loss ever.
No, do you realize? Oh, I had a 14 pick, and it was the only that lost on my ticket.
Oh, that's my jank of the week. The Thursday night game, DK Metcalf. I had the player prop. I had the player prop 4 pick.
Oh, yeah. You did. Yeah.
And I had him over 55 yards, I think.
And he scored and they called it back.
He had 38 yards and he caught like a 50-yard touchdown.
Right. And they called it
and
back.
that was to make them to make them score to become close. And they called it back like an illegal line shit.
Yeah, something janky.
And he didn't catch another pass or another yard the last 2 minutes. But that was like with 2 minutes to go. I just needed that to hit a 4 pick. Everything was in. He caught the touchdown. I literally was like, ah. Then I seen the flag and I'm like, of course.
That's a good case
Called it back.
That's a good case of the line found you.
Yeah, definitely. The line found me. I watched the touchdown happen. I celebrated and they called it back and I was dead, literally. So that was my jinky of the week.
Speaking of the line finding me, I had another 10 pick that I put in. I had the over since the Bengals and Giants at 32. Joe Burrow scored like the first 2.5 minutes, ran like 50-yard touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. That's gonna be an easy over. The half ended 7-0. Then I'm like, okay,
they'll turn it up.
they'll turn it up. Second half, they turn everything that could have went wrong. 2 missed field goals, a touchdown called back, interception on the 1 yard line.
Of course.
Everything that could have went wrong. So that's what I'm taking to court this week. I'm taking the Giants and the Bengals to court this week. They couldn't give me 32 points with perfect conditions, perfect weather conditions. And I was going to bring my Joe Burrow jersey up here today and cut it up.
And cut him.
I wore it last week because he came through for me.
But
I'm not going to just put it, I was going to put it on him, but I can't put it on him. I got to put it on both teams, the Giants and the Bengals.
Yeah.
Come to court. You can't give me 32 points. Perfect conditions. Score 7 off top. First, I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm stopped. So as I'm watching the game, I'm out with some friends. They don't gamble. They're just having fun. And as I'm watching the game, I'm like, oh, by halftime, I walked to the car. I didn't have the ballet had the keys and everything. I just walked to the car.
You ain't have a jacuzzi to go get. You have a tub to go sit in.
Nothing, dog. And then it's crazy. On this bet, I'm gonna show the ticket. I bet $10,000 to win $30,000.
Yep.
That was the over on that game was the only thing killed me for winning $30,000. It was that, and then the Cowboys on another. So you talking about a $50,000 swing, 2 games.
I would have ripped that jersey would have got ripped up.
But I can't even put it on. It's not just him.
I'd have cut just a little.
Everybody was against me.
I'd have cut just
the
a little
referees.
And ripped it.
Everybody was against me. The weather, the whole state of New York.
Yeah.
Cincinnati. Everybody. No, don't get me started. So Thursday night, we got Thursday night game. We got Broncos and the Saints.
Yep.
You got a prediction on it?
Yeah, I got a prediction for that game. I think the Saints get back on track. I know they kind of was sputtering a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they get back on track. I like them at home this week. The Broncos, they're up and down. Both of them teams are up and down, but I just feel like the Saints probably will pull that out. But that's not really our free game or nothing. So
yeah, no, it's not gonna be a Saints.
You know, I feel like the Saints should win that game.
You got backup quarterback for the Saints. Then you got Nick. What's the quarterback name for the Broncos?
Man, he was Aaron Rodgers when I bet against him 1 week, but he went back to
No, they've been winning though.
Yeah,
they've been covering that money.
Yeah, they've been winning.
Yeah, they've been covering that money for me. So, sport news, we got Derrick Rose retired. How did you feel about that?
Probably time. It's probably time for him.
It wasn't even big news to me. I thought he had.
It probably should have retired last year.
Derrick Rose since
he probably like a year late maybe, but he deserves his flowers, deserves his roses.
In his prime?
No, him.
Yeah,
not an injury. He's one of them guys where it's like 3 guys. You know, all the time you got Brandon Roy. You got those guys that just had an injury that was just projected.
Injury.
Penny, you probably say Penny. What? Grant Hill.
Grant Hill. You took the.
Yeah, those are the guys. Like he just added to that list of like guys that you don't know what they would have been if they got to really have an injury-free career.
No, I rock with D Rose. When D Rose is prime, D Rose was
You ain't want to see him.
He was a menace.
You didn't want to see him. He run it up your chest. You ain't want to see him.
So, it's that time again.
What?
Free game from Dame.
Yeah, man.
Free game from Dame. It's that time again. Lock and load. Lock it in. Load up on it. I'm doing a 7. Going back to the well. 7-point teaser. Colts and the Bills. 2-team 7-point teaser, Colts and the Bills. Who you got this week for your free pick?
Man, my free pick is the Falcons and the Seahawks over.
Okay.
Do not be scared of 51. That game is going to the moon. They on that turf. They got weapons. They ain't about to be playing defense out there.
I got you.
Captain Kirk might go for 400. Geno might go for 350. It's going to be touchdowns.
You know what? I'm going to add that to my free game from Dane. I'm going to do a 3-team 7-point teaser and add your over to it.
Okay.
I like that.
Yep, I'm following whatever you're doing too, so I'm going to throw
that.
something on that too. But yeah, I got the Falcons, Seahawks, load up on that. That's my free pick for the week.
Yeah, I like that one. So every week we do a Better Life 3-pick. Me, Dave, and Letitia, producer / everything. So she's 2-0 so far on the 3-pick. She's 2-0. So who you got for your pick? Okay, so she got Jags money line. Jacksonville Jaguars money line at home. Oh, they're London, excuse me. Well, that's almost a home game for them.
That's their home game.
Yeah, that's their home game. Yeah, that's definitely a home game for them. So she got Jags money line. They play at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Early game. Who you got, Dave?
I got the Cardinals and Chargers over 44.
Okay, you ride them totals.
Yeah. I'm going 44. That's Monday night. It's not till Monday night, but that's going to go up as well.
You're gonna make us sweat it.
Yeah, so we can hedge. We can.
For sure, I got you.
We can have a teachable moment here.
And I'm gonna pick a tough one because they got the Texans at the Packers.
Who you going with?
You know what? I'm changing my bet. I was gonna take the Packers at home.
I like the Packers.
I think I'm gonna take the Rams at home against the Raiders. I'm gonna fade the Raiders. I'm changing my pick.
Fade the Raiders.
Rams. And since we're doing a 3-pick, we'll just make a money line.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're doing a 3-pick. So we got Letitia got Jags money line. I got the Rams money line. And you got the over Chargers Cardinals.
Yep. Chargers Cardinals over 44.
Better Life 3-pick. Lock it in, put something on it, and get some money with us.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What you got anything left today? You want to talk about? You want to promote? Tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, they can find me at Money Earning or at Money Earning Picks. Those are the handles. You can tap in. We converse, we talk, we engage. We love to talk sports. If you want to hit us for the picks, hit us in the DM. We post our rates, everything every day. We bet every day, man. So just tap in.
Hey, man, I like it.
And before you take us on home, because I see you rushing to get up out of here. I see you starting to grab your notes.
Yeah, we out of here. A Better Life is...
For those y'all that tuned in last week, we had a friendly bet between us. And I tried to get him on my side. I didn't want him to go the wrong route. But I took the Bengals -3, and I think you took the Giants +3.
Yeah.
For some push-ups.
Yeah.
And I know you hit your ticket because you bet on the Bengals on your ticket.
Yeah.
So
we
it
had
was
a conversation last week. I said, well, I would rather lose to the push-ups than lose my money.
So this is one of those times where you're gonna be happy to do push-ups.
Yeah, I will. I get you after the show.
No. The people need to see.
Come on,
I need
man,
my 10. It's only 10.
You ain't gonna do me that.
It's only 10. I need the people want to see it. They want to see free game from Dame. And they want 10 push-ups from Dame.
The old man gonna have to stretch, man.
Let's do it. You got paid. You ate. You had a good weekend. Health is wealth, baby. Eat. Oh no, you cheating over there, man. Those the penitentiaries, man. Hey, man, listen. Maybe next time he'll get me to do something, but until then, man, I'm reigning champ right now, the push-up champ.
Damn, we got to find another game to go against each other.
We gotta find another game to go against each other.
Who you like that I don't like? We gotta go.
Yeah, we can do it again.
All right. Who you think we gonna debate about? We gotta pick a close game. Lions Vikings. Who you got?
Lions Vikings is a good game. So I'll take the Vikings.
I got the Lions.
I'll take the Vikings.
10 more push-ups
Run it back.
next week.
We run it back.
Lock
Locked
it in.
We run it back.
Now that I'm breathing a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
that concludes the 6th episode of A Better Life. I'm Dame the Gambling God, the magician. I turned 20s into 100s. If you follow me like you did last few weeks, you took them to the you locked them in, took them to the casino, you cashed out, you robbed the casino. Tap in, stay with me.
Yes, sir.